Hello everyone and welcome to another SpottoCash judging session where a cash winner will be announced from a brand new skill-based version of the famous old game of Spot the Ball. I say brand new, we've actually got a brand new format which we've just started last week and we're very happy to keep it going. This is it, I'm going to explain it. We have 3 referees with us now, no man at the top and final decision. We have 3 equally weighted decisions in deciding where the centre of the ball will be in this week's image. You've all been playing all week and entries closed last night at midnight and now we're going to be deciding a winner. I'm going to introduce you to our 3 judges, our 3 referees, starting with Mr. Chris Henry.
Nice being here again. I'm on the eve of my 13th year as an official.
Fantastic.
Yes, started in December 2005, yes, 13 years now. Yeah, ref at Ryman's League level, Premier, and professional youth level as well. So you guys are in good hands.
Good man, good man. Congratulations on your 13th anniversary coming up. And Gary?
Hi, I'm Gary Hopkins. I've been refereeing since 2003, level 7 referee operating in London.
Fantastic. And we have a brand new judge with us today, a brand new referee, Mark Caswell.
Yeah, I've been refereeing now for 17 years. I'm registered with the London FA and I'm a level 7 official.
Fantastic, level 7 official. We have plenty of experience then on this panel right here. As I said, you guys have been playing all week. Thank you so much for playing. We're about to find out who's going to be taking home £10,000. Not only that, we have 10 runners-up who will be winning £100 as we've been doing for the last few weeks and we're going to carry on doing. Guys, you ready to start and have a look at this week's image?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Let's do it. Let's get stuck in.
All right.
So if you click on in, guys, click on that red button and start judging. There we go. You guys, I'm going to let you just take in those first initial thoughts about the image. Everyone at home, our referees are going to individually be coming to their first placement of where the centre of the ball should be on their screens. As I said, they all have an equally weighted decision. So what will happen is after the first round of judging, all 3 spots will transfer onto our foreman Gary's screen in the centre there, and then they will all equally decide where the final placement of the ball will be able to argue for each of their placements as well. So, Chris, I'm going to come to you, just find out your initial thoughts on this one, mate. What's your thoughts as you look at this week's image?
Well, this image is a lot easier, I think, to get to grips with. The high line of both players is definitely looking above their heads. The ball is coming towards the player in white, the attacking player. The defending player is just watching it, hoping that he can get a jump on him before the ball reaches headwards. Have you noticed the height of the attacking player? It's kind of sideways. So yeah, so you know it's coming from that direction.
A little bit of an angle there.
Yeah, it's coming from an angle.
Okay.
So yeah, and the defensive player, he kind of verifies or confirms that it's definitely coming from that side, and he's waiting for it to drop right between both players.
Okay, very interesting first thoughts. So Gary, going to come to you. What are you thinking?
Oh, absolute agreement with Chris there. That's spot on. Ball clearly is on the way down. Both players are not yet jumping, but preparing to get into that position. It looks to me from the eye lines as though it's slightly more above the blue player than the white player, because obviously, as Chris again has said, the player in the white is looking slightly to one side. So it's just really a question of how close, how high up we think the ball is.
Okay, great. And Mark, your first image with us, a couple good eye lines there. What are your first thoughts?
Yes, a couple of good eye lines. Both players look committed. And I would say that it would just be looking at the screen. I'm thinking maybe that the ball's quite high level with the blue stanchion there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're noticing the blue stanchion in the back. That's sort of where you're seeing the rough height of the ball. You think it's about there, do you?
Yeah, just below there. The guy in the white shirt is a bit misleading with his eye line, but the guy below is committed, and it looks as though I would say it's quite near to where, just sort of above his head, really. I would say, but.
So that's that blue man. That's your priority.
Yeah, definitely the blue line. The defender, he's a defender, and he looks committed, whereas the guy in the white top is a striker and maybe more of a fox in the box type player, maybe not so keen on heading the ball.
Gary, you're thinking this is how's the challenge there? I mean, notice the arms are outstretched. Is that kind of thing that you would be keeping an eye on as a referee?
You would do. Both players have clearly got their eyes on the ball and not on each other, which is always a good sign. As telltale is when one player is looking at the other and tends to be taking him out. The arms are out; they're not looking for a push or anything at all there. So it looks like it's going to be a very clean approach to the ball.
Interesting. Chris, do you think, are you sort of in line with your fellow judges so far? How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I definitely agree with what Gary says. It's one of those challenges that the ball is going to clearly be won by either one of the players without any contact or a lot of contact. I think the blue player might have the jump because the advantage, it seems that it's over his side more than the guy in white. You understand? Because his eyeball is showing it definitely that it's probably has left him already. You understand? And he's just trying to hope that, whoa, can I get it? Yeah, one of those ones.
Yeah, well, interesting. It's good to get all your guys' first thoughts on this, though. I'll let you all individually, like I say, come to your first spot marking. If you can each take your time now to decide where your final spot for this first round of judging is going to be. I would just take this time to congratulate last week's winner. That was Mr. Rob Rhodes from the UK. Congratulations, Rob. You won £10,000 last week. I'm sure you're not watching this now because you're off spending your money. Everyone else, thank you for playing. We're about to find out where our judges' first placements will be. And once they've placed them, they'll all go onto Gary's screen and they'll all have an equally weighted decision where the final one will go. Okay, gents, how are we feeling? We're ready to place that first spot?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Chris, let me know when you've locked yours in.
Yeah, locked.
Good man. And Gary?
Yeah, I'm happy with mine.
Excellent. Mark, let me know when you're ready. Happy with that? Good man. Looks good. Everyone's locked in. Fantastic. Okay, guys, let's get you all to confirm then, and we'll take it through to the next round of judging.
Right, we've got one's come through. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got a bit of variety here. We've got 3 different heights in terms of the we think the ball is. In terms of the line, fairly similar. Slightly in terms of marks, it's slightly further towards the white player. In terms of Chris and myself, it's pretty much on the same line. I've gone the highest, Chris in the middle, and Mark at the bottom.
Interesting stuff, guys. This is, the line clearly, you're all in fairly consistently in with the line there, but it's a evenly spaced height, so it's going to be a bit of a deliberation, I think. Maybe, Chris, you should tell us about your spot first and then tell your fellow judges about why you've chosen that placement.
Well, yeah, I'm using the ruler and I'm catching the angles of both players' eye lines. I think the ball will just be about there. You understand? Because you can see the black of the eye from the attacking player is just tilted that much to that height. Yes, I think, and if you match it up with the island, the defensive player, it drops definitely about that height. You understand?
Yeah. Okay, very nice, Chris. So and your fellow referees, guys, what are your thoughts on that? Maybe Gary, in relation to your spot as well.
Well, obviously, my line is very, very similar to Chris. I've just got it slightly higher in terms of I feel that the players are not yet actually launching themselves up to meet the ball. So I think it's got further to drop before they're actually going to take off. I think that it could be in either place. This is a tricky one because we haven't got any other reference points on there.
Maybe we need to bring Mark in.
Yeah.
Mark, let's talk about your spot. Tell the guys why you've gone for that. I guess the height is key for you, isn't it?
Yeah, we seem to agree on the same line more or less. But the eyes of the guy in the white top is very misleading, and I've gone for the guy in the blue shirt who's very committed, and I think the guy in the white shirt probably wished he was somewhere else when this ball was knocked into him. But Gary's, I'm quite going towards Gary's position now. In that same line, but just a little bit further up now, maybe. And,
okay, it's Chris which is here, and I'm at the top actually. I think that probably we're looking at somewhere around about where between Chris and myself is. What do you think, guys? If you think it's more round to where I was, or to where Chris was, somewhere around this point here is what you're looking at?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, it could be there. Yeah, because it's very about the same position.
Well, neither player has made a jump for the ball, so the lower the better, I think. But and Chris's observation, we've all got more or less the same line. I think Chris is maybe have the right height more. Maybe we could bring it down a little bit more, but obviously, Gary, I don't know what you think.
Well, my thoughts are that one or both of the players are going to jump for the ball, because if they don't, then other players are likely to get it. So therefore, it's likely that the ball is going to be above this level of height, I'd say. And it's just a question really of which level it is, I think, because I think at this level they had already launched and started their jump to actually meet the ball, and clearly they haven't at this stage. So I think it's more likely to be up at this level.
Yeah, I think you're correct, Gary. I think in between my mark and your mark should be about where it is, because this is where they're waiting for it to come down to that distance where they actually do that jump. They're just preparing now. They haven't made the jump actions yet with their hands or anything like that. So they're still waiting. So it's at a good height coming down. So yeah, between me and Gary's markup could be the correct spot.
Mark, how are you feeling about that? You starting to sway with the guys? Or?
Yeah, I am now. We've more or less got the same line, but neither player, defender, have left the ground or jumped for the ball. So we've got to just go a little bit higher. And I think Chris's observation is pretty more spot on now.
So guys, I just made that slightly out of place, so I'll just move that over slightly, I think. Oh, it's still slightly over, isn't it? It should be slightly more over this way, I think.
To the left, yes.
About there. What do you think about that, guys? Is that roughly where we think it's going to be?
Yeah, because judging by the eye line, where that is now, look at the eye line of the defending player and the eye line of the guys going back. That just drops right spot on there. So that's definitely the spot where it is at the moment.
It's the right line. It's I think that's a fair
and that's a fair height for them to be waiting for it to come down to make that jump. So I think that's the definite spot where the ball is.
Good stuff. Gary, you want to just get final confirmation from all of your judges that you're absolutely happy with this?
I'm 100% happy with that.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I'm 100% then.
Fantastic. Well, great deliberation, guys. You can relax in front of your screens again, and Gary, prepare to lock in. You've already placed the spot, so we'll just prepare to press confirm. Everyone at home, Gary has now got the final placement on his screen. The judges have equally come to a decision that is going to be the final spot where the centre of the ball should be. It was a very good deliberation. It was a difficult one, wasn't it, guys? It was, obviously you've all had consistent with the line, but height is such a tough one when it comes to these kind of images. Let's lock it in then, Gary, and we'll prepare to make someone at home £10,000 richer. Okay, and just let me know what the pixel is that has been selected.
Okay, the pixel selected is X1582, Y474.
1582474?
Yeah.
Let's hit confirm, lock it in, and make some at home £10,000 richer.
Here we go. All right. Okay. We have a winner from Finland.
Fantastic.
My pronunciation is not going to be great on that.
Good. So it's great to get an international winner. Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah, I've been to Helsinki a number of times, but this name's never come up. It's Merger Taupila. I've got that completely wrong, I'm sure, but MERJATAUPILA.
Merger Taupila from Finland. I'm sorry if we've been butchering your name right there. As I've said before, I'm sure you don't care. You've just won £10,000. Congratulations. Absolutely awesome. Wow, well, what a deliberation to get to that as well. Everybody at home, you've also got 10 runners up. Here they are. You've just won £100. Check and see if your name is in this list. And I'd say, as I say every week, go get that money, put it into Spotto points, get back in the game, because you could be like Merger, £10,000 richer right now. Guys, really good deliberation. Thanks again, Mark. Great stuff. First week, thank you very much for joining us. And as always, guys, thank you. Guys, everyone at home, go out there, get playing right now. Entries are open right now. They'll be open till midnight on Sunday. Yes, till midnight on Sunday. We'll be doing a couple of different weeks, doing this on a Wednesday over Christmas, but next week it is on a Monday. We'll be back here. This is the game image you're going to be playing. Here it is. Go out and play and see if you can win £10,000 before Christmas to help with those Christmas shopping lists. All right, guys, thanks so much. Everyone at home, we'll see you again next time, and good luck. Goodbye.